Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Saturday, August 24th, 2024. Today is actually my first day back at the farm. I'm taking it easy all week. I had my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday and still pretty sore. Not quite as swollen as I was, but doing pretty good for the most part. Glad to be back. Kind of sucks whenever you can't get out and do nothing. You're home, nothing to do. Kind of wears on you after a while, but glad to be back. Today we're actually gonna put new mixer knives on the feed mixer here. We grind 2 bales up a day, a bale for each feeding for the dairy cows. At one time we used to grind, there'd be days where we'd grind 3 bales because we'd grind a bale for the heifers and then feed the heifers with the TMR mixer. But it just got to be where it was just so hard on the mixer, and it was just, you know, you're burning more fuel than what it was worth because weren't really gaining too much. Yeah, the heifers, they might have been eating some more, but really are you that far off to be causing that much wear to the mixer and burning more fuel every day to feed them? But I don't know. After so much grinding, they just get wore down. They don't cut the bales up like they should, and then the cows don't want to eat. Keep the feed eating. They like to sort through it if it's not chopped up real fine, so you gotta really keep after that. Just take them all off, and put the news on. We got the knives put on the mixer. They were all bad, but one, so we have one left over. Well, we have one left over from the last time too, so we have 2 left over to put on if any wear out. Usually the bottom ones wear out before the others do. This screw here has 6 on it. And then it's got this hook knife up here. Now you can put a regular knife on there if you want, but that kind of hooks the bale and pulls it down in to get it to grind up better. But we had a hole here that we're welding up now. It's not very fun when you're trying to weld thin metal. It don't work too good, as you can see. We're pretty much playing whack and tack here. Just tack it and beat it back and keep tacking down along there is what I got to do. And then we had a new liner put in this mixer, and it come apart here at the front. We got that to do too after get this here welded up, but shouldn't take too much to get this tacked up, because if you try to weld on there, you just burn right through. It would be nice to get good solid bead down across there, but you can't, because everything's just so thin. The mixer is just starting to wear out. That is not pretty at all. As long as that holds in there, that's all that matters. I don't know. Couldn't really get it welded. You can see all the thicker material we're dealing with here. I mean, all this tacks there should hold. And then we have it welded pretty good here along here, but I couldn't get a good bead to get down across there. I don't know if the rods were damp or what the deal was. With 7018s, it's ideal to have a rod oven because they draw damp. I mean, all the more welding we do, it wouldn't really pay to have a rod oven. That's why mostly just use 6011s. Well, we don't have 6011s. They would be the most ideal for something like this. But I don't know. Now we gotta move on to this over here, and that's even cleaner yet. So I don't know what to do. I was thinking it might have been easier to get another feed mixer. This one's a little more wore out than what we anticipated it to be. It's been a couple years since they put this new liner in. And not too long after we put the liner in, I had to put a new screw in. And you can see it's wearing down now too. I mean, just the constant rotation of the feed in here just wears on the metal over time. And grinding the bales up, that don't help either. That's hard on everything. The tractor and just the whole mixer itself. It would almost be more ideal to have the feed chopped and then put haylage in here instead of bales and grinding them up all the time. But baling works a little better for us since we have our own baler. I don't know, maybe something to look into here in the future, but as of now, we're gonna keep doing it the way we've done it for years. It is now this afternoon. We got the feed mixer fixed up to the best of our abilities. This thing is just wearing out faster than we thought it actually was. We knew it was getting bad here at this place by the door, and we had a piece of metal here. Just didn't really get around to getting it fixed up until it was getting pretty bad. It was pushing the feed out. You can see the gap here, and you can actually see how thin the tub of this mixer is getting. It was that thin at one point, and then we had the new liner put in. Those liners were pretty thick when we put them in there, but just from mixing feed over the years, it's really got the tub of the mixer wore down again. We got the piece there on the front. Dad got that tacked fast. That stuff was paper thin. I don't know how he did it, but it's tacked for now. We'll make her work for a little bit more here, but definitely gonna have to look into getting another feed mixer here before long. One of them things you can't be without, so yeah, there's really no fixing this one up. It's pretty much too far gone to, you know, put another liner in it. But if you would put more money into it down the road, something else is gonna happen to it. We rely on this thing way too much to have it broke down, so it would make more sense just to get a new one and be done with it. I was working to putting the scale head back on. Had taken that off while we were welding because it's got these 4 weigh bars that weigh the whole tub of the mixer. When you're welding on stuff like that, it'll make electrical stuff go goofy and burn things up, short things out, whatnot. So we just unplugged all 4 weigh bars and took the whole scale head off, and then unhooked the alternator on the tractor. So that'll be fine because it'll also affect the alternator on equipment too, so you gotta unplug them. As far as mixer knives, we get them from Coimag. So I'll find their link and put it down in the description. Now, they aren't sponsoring this video at all, but maybe someday I'd like to get to that point where I can have different products or whatnot sponsor my videos, and then maybe do some equipment demos. That kind of stuff would be pretty cool to eventually grow and get there someday, which I will. But at this point right now, I can't really put out the content to keep my views up. That's my problem. I can't post often enough to keep things going. I think once I can get out of high school, I can make videos more often and get things rolling. But that's not too far away. I got 2 years of school yet. I start back on Monday, so content's definitely gotta slow down. Still gotta try to film stuff while I'm here at the farm if there's anything interesting going on. Well, we still got 4th cutting alfalfa to make, and some other odds and ends that I'll probably film. But other than that, content's really gonna be slowing down. So yeah, definitely go check Coimag out. They got all kinds of parts to fit your needs for TMR mixers, forage harvesters, all kinds of different stuff. I'm not really sure what all they have. I think Dad said they have disc bind parts. I was actually watching Kip Ziegler farming video, and he had given them a shout out. He got parts for their pull type forage harvester, and he says that they really like dealing with them. We do too. Really good quality parts for a reasonable price. Getting parts for equipment nowadays, the price is outrageous for replacement parts. But these folks here, they're pretty reasonable to deal with. Yeah, if you're interested, definitely go check them out. By no means is it helping me out at all. It's pretty much just free advertisement for them, but feel free to just go ahead and check them out. And hey guys, what's going on? It's actually the following Saturday here now. Last Saturday we were doing some work to that feed mixer, just to help it get by for a little bit. It's wearing out pretty fast here. The tub's really starting to get thin on it, but it's there's no shame for it. The amount of feed we mix with it, it probably is, I would have to say it's probably at least 12, 13, 14 years old maybe. It's been around here ever since I wasn't very old. I remember getting it. We used to have a Pat's 350. Yeah, I think it was a 350, which is a little bit smaller than that, and we would always max that thing out, mix some feed. It wasn't enough. That thing got wore out, so we upgraded to the 500, and the 500's about the perfect size that we need. They make a 420, but I think a 420 would almost be too small for us, especially if the cows are really eating and we gotta mix a good bit of feed up. Yesterday, I actually filmed some milking. Yes, I'm still milking. I just haven't filmed it for, well, it's been a long time since I did any filming of the milking. Haven't missed the milking, except when I had my wisdom teeth out. I wasn't doing any milking then. But yeah, if you're wondering, I'm still milking. I just haven't did any filming, but I'll throw those clips in here. I hope you enjoy that. I know I got quite a few viewers that like seeing the cows being milked. but it's one of them things that gets done twice a day every day, so you just get so used to doing it, and I never even really think about grabbing the camera and going to film. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of milking there. Still milking roughly 100 and some cows. We're down a little bit. We got quite a few dry right now, but you gotta have dry cows having calves to make the milk. So we'll pick back up again once those cows freshen in. But yesterday my pap and I actually worked on this 2290. Put new AC lines on it. They run clear up to the evaporator up top, so I'd take that piece off the roof, and then finished that up last night. Had to re-silicone that, put that all back together. That was quite a pain. Had trouble with this drain tube. It had broke up in there and had to feed it down through there. That was not fun at all. But we got the new AC lines on, and there's a little check valve here. Just a pop hook quick. Show you. So we got everything all tied up for now. There's a check valve that goes between these two lines here. Your smaller line coming down from the evaporator, and then it goes up here to your dryer. And there's a check valve to only let flow pass through one way, and the check valve that we took off the old one had fallen apart. So that's also where the old line was leaking, so maybe it was a check valve leaking. I don't know, but I gotta find one of them. Not sure where, but once we get one of them put on, we can recharge the system and hope that it works. Everything should be new. New compressor, new dryer. The only thing that's not new would be the condenser on the front, because this tractor has a newer evaporator on it and it's still in good shape. So there should be no excuse for this air conditioner not to work. It'd be nice to get the AC rolling in this thing for next summer. Ain't gonna be able to use it much anymore this year because we're moving into fall. It's not gonna be as hot. But yeah, just finally getting around to putting them lines on. We had them for about a week. It would work a little bit, but it wasn't, you know, completely working like it should, cooling like it should, because I had that leak there. And I'm hoping that's the problem, because when we took the lines all apart, they were still full pressure, so it was still creating pressure even though it wasn't, there was a little bit of leak there. But I don't know, we'll get her figured out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Since I'm back in school, I'm not going to be filming in too much anymore, but I still got to keep the channel going. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and let a comment down there if you have a need to. I guess we'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. We'll see ya.